All right, I'm starting a new recording because I want to share this with my buddies. So in our group chat, bunch of my high school buddies, Bobby and Sean are in it. Sean never gets on, but Bobby does chime in quite a lot. Anyway, okay, so me and my brother were talking, and my brother was like, "I got to work on Saturday, but I wish I could go to some parties." He said, "Man, I wish there was two of me, like a clone." And I go, "Yeah, but you'd end up fucking it." And he was like, "What?" I said, "If you had a clone, you'd end up doing some hanky panky with yourself." And he goes, "That's gay." I said, "That's not gay. It's just masturbation squared." He goes, "That's not a thing. You just made that up." I was like, "Yeah, I made it up because how many times are there
Because
clones?"
there's
But
no
I may,
clones of anybody.
yeah, but I made it. I may have made it up, but it makes sense, doesn't it? He goes, "No, it doesn't. That's gay." I said, "You tell me if you had an exact copy of yourself, you wouldn't fuck it." He goes, "No." I said, "Why?" He goes, "I don't want to fuck anything in the ass. I don't want to fuck a dude, a male person in the ass." And I was like, "Agreed, but how about 69?" And he was like, "Dude, I'm not sucking a dick." I'm like, "All right. What about hand jobs?" And he goes, "Why are we talking about this?" I'm like, "Now you change gears because I'm right, huh?" And he goes, "Well, his argument is like, I don't want a dick in my mouth. I don't want my dick in a guy's ass." I'm like, "Okay, I get that, I get that. How about you jerk a guy off, but it's yourself?" And he goes, change the subject because he knew I had him hook, line, and sinker, checkmate. He goes, "Okay, what if I had an identical twin? I'm not gonna fuck my identical twin." I'm like, "That's different. This is a clone. Your identical twin, nature versus nurture. Their nurture all their life has been different, and just all of a sudden now, you know, that's different. This is a clone, exact copy of yourself. It's not the same as an identical twin." So we started talking about it. So then I bring it up in our group chat. That was just me and my brother, and everyone's like, "Zeb, that's gay." I'm like, "Okay, I don't think it is." Then they try to turn it on me. They're like, "Zeb, are you gay?" I'm like, "Look, we're talking hypotheticals here. We're talking hypotheticals. We're not saying what I would do. I think if I had a clone of me, I think it would get a little weird. I think it would get a little weird. But let's say someone had a clone of themselves. You couldn't call it gay. It'd be like, and they're like, "Well, it'd be incest." I'm like, "It's not incest. They're not a sibling. It'd be like some new word." So I Google it. Autosexual is the word. And they're like, "Yeah, but the same exact thing where you got the word autosexual says gay and incest." I'm like, "Yeah, but it's a debate." They, and as soon as they started losing the argument, they started attacking me personally. Like, I know, that's how I know I won. That's how I knew I won.
Just came at me personally.
What did you say, Bobby? You're like having sex with another person, and then one of my buddies was like, "No, let's just
If
say
you
a male human. If you're having sex with a
no,
male human, you're a male human. That's gay." I'm like, "I see what you're saying."
I
And
said
then
regardless if it's a clone or not, sucking dick's pretty gay.
and then I said, "What about a hand job?" I said, "What about a hand job?" Or I said, no. Then I said, "What if you sucked your own dick, like Marilyn Manson took out his rib or whatever, whether it's a rumor or not? Is that gay?" Bobby goes, "Yes." I said, "Okay, by that logic, Bobby, jerking yourself off, beating off, is gay." And then no comments. And I just put a GIF in that said, "Checkmate, win. I win. It's not gay. It's masturbation squared. It's all it is."
Well, I would agree with the hand job is not gay, but I feel like the other stuff, that's where you start to get into the gay area, because my thought process is like, if you have the clone, it's kind of like having a sex doll, right?
Yeah,
If you're gonna get a sex doll, you're not gonna get a female, like a male sex doll, right?
yeah.
So that's kind of where I would come in. I feel like the hand job, it would just be like yourself giving yourself a hand job, but
That's a
you,
very good point.
the
But
first
imagine
person
how
who had the
awkward that would
clone
be.
wouldn't have. Yeah, I mean, it would be
It's
awkward and
different when you
weird.
beat off. You can't just like talk to yourself. I mean, you can talk to yourself, but you know what I mean. But like when you're, yeah. Here's all
Yeah.
I'm saying. I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm just saying they were very no. That's gay, 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 gay. I'm like, no, 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 no. We're talking science fiction here. You can't just say that's gay and move on. There's more debate to be had here. And they're like, "Zeb, are you gay?" I'm like, "No, we're not talking about me." And
I'm
my
gay,
little
leave me
brother was like,
alone.
"Dude, you need to stop. You need to stop." I'm like, "No, we're in a safe place here."
I'm just picturing Riley from Boondocks, and he's just like, "N-word, you gay."
I haven't watched that show since I was a little like 12-year-old. Little gay 12-year-old.
Yeah, so I feel like there's a line in there with the clone. I think hand job is not gay because it's pretty much just like yourself giving your hand job. But
Okay, so if you gave your identical twin a hand, okay, I'm playing the other side now. If you give your identical twin a hand job, is that gay? Like the Island Boys, they say they like bang each other. You
yeah,
ever
but
see
they're
those
twins
videos?
though. That's then we get back
Identical
into the whole
twins.
twin not twin thing. Like that's just there's a lot of fine lines that if you cross, I think you go gay. And then if you don't, then yeah. But yeah, I don't think the hand job would be, but I think everything else would be.
Okay, I'm putting down some munitions. And then what else, what other debate do we have?
So if you had a clone, would you 69 it?
Yeah, so during that conversation, when you started attacking me personally, I started not you, but my own buddy. I started thinking, I was like, I was like, dude, that'd be weird as fuck. I mean, maybe I would be like, let's try it, and then I'd be like, no, this is weird. I don't want to know.
Yeah, I
But
don't know if I
but you can't call it gay. I will die on that hill. You can't call that gay. It's got to be something else. It's science fiction.
So the laws of gayness change in science fiction then?
Yeah, for sure, dude.
Yep, no question about it.
Like, you know that movie Ready Player One? There was a book. I read the book, Ready Player Two, and Ready Player Two. Imagine, so it's VR, but it's not just virtual reality for vision. Like you are experiencing it. Like you're a surfer, you can smell the ocean, you can feel it. It taps directly in your brain. Then they were like that. Then they were talking about the porn capabilities of that technology, and they were like, well, think about it. You could be in porn, but you could be not just be experiencing it as a dude banging a chick. You could be a dude banging three chicks, or a chick. You could experience as a guy. You could experience a chick banging another chick, or a chick banging a dude, or whatever. And they were like in the book. They're like it actually, in this science fiction book, they're like it actually revolutionized how people saw everything. And I was like, oh, that's cool. So yeah, when it comes to science fiction, it's different parameters. It just doesn't fit the same mold. And the main character of Ready Player Two was like, dude, it was like 3 months. 3 months of me just virtually sucking and fucking. The book is so much better than the movie. It's hilarious.
So pretty much they take. Uh, it's almost pansexual at that point.
What does pansexual mean?
It's like they just fuck everything.
Is that one of the Zimzers?
Zezers.
Is that a Zimzer?
Genderbread man. Have you ever seen the Genderbread man?
No.
That
What?
was one of our trainings. Yeah. Genderbread man.
Bread ban.
Genderbread man. So the gingerbread
Bread man. Oh.
Genderbread man.
What does that mean?
Or gender.
They're just a Ken doll?
Yeah, pretty much. It was just like a picture of.
It's there, but I ain't using it. That's what it's-
It was funny. Me and my friend were sitting next to each other during this training. It was not a good choice.
Yeah, how can you? That's like that one thing they forced our fraternity. Like, no one in our fraternity ever sexually assaulted anyone, like anyone that we knew, but they forced us to go to a, like, what was that? It was some, like, I know a, yeah, it was, and there was like, I know a friend who knows a friend who once got felt up at a party. And I was like, okay, yeah. And then by like the fourth story of like barely knowing a person that barely got molested, like not that molestation's okay or anything, but it's like, why am I listening to this? It's like 30 minutes long. So I told our pledges, next statistic they say, just fucking clap. I'm tired of being here. Sean was like, dude, you can't do that. I'm like, Sean, yes, I fucking can. Let's get the fuck out of here. They won't know what to do. You just clap, be like, I'm being supportive, sorry.
They played that Law and Order episode. It was just.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and this is a mandatory thing that I watch Law and Order and listen to Like, you know, at that point I was a virgin. I'm like, I've never done any. I don't need to be here. This is stupid. I'm like, I want what that guy's having. No, just kidding. Just kidding. That OP is actually a pretty good spot. Oh, they have an airhead down. I'm actually gonna wait for that.
Looks like
There it is.
Are you still support?
Yeah. Trying to level it up. Another game you might like, Panda, called Warframe. It's free. And oh, it's fun. I checked. I sank like 113 hours into it or something. You're basically a Power Ranger going through space, shooting bad guys,
I think I've seen that clip.
and it's free. That's a crazy thing. It's so there's so much detail, but it's 100% free. Battlefront 2, Star Wars. That's good. But when I play with
Like the
Bobby,
first one.
what we usually play is like Catan. Anybody who's ever coming over to my house, we play Madden because it's a quick game. Then you go to the bar. My one buddy bought the newest Madden. I'm like, why? You spend $70 on a fucking Madden? Buy one that's like 3 years old. It's the same exact game, just
Yeah,
different names.
They're getting really shitty now. Like I just bought the new NHL and the new FIFA, and they're just like I've had them for 3 weeks, and I'm like, if I didn't spend $70, you would be uninstalled.
Dude, I'm just running and dying. If you spawn at the OP, Bobby, as soon as you start to round, go to the other side of the church, you could get fucked up. Oh no, it's Airhead, I mean. So I'm gonna put some support down, actually.
Okay. Yeah, because I want to build some stuff. Oh, this church is brutal.
We had a Leaf Erikson Day party, Panda, and it went
Yeah.
off without a hitch.
That's good.
People loved the taste of my mead. The next one is Carball Cabaret in April. It's gonna be fucking lit. All right, put everything down. The grease gun is quite shit, but
Is the airhead gone?
yeah, it disappears. Remember, I told you that it's temporary, so it disappears after a while. That's why people need to put down OPs.
Yeah, but that was like 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's 2 deploys. I think it's like a minute. Yeah, about 2 minutes, and then it's gone. I've told you this, Robert. Robert.
All right. Well, maybe I wasn't listening.
If an airhead's on there, you got to deploy on it because it'll be gone. Oh my God, a man just got turned into meatloaf right in front of my eyes. Well, when you get blown up in this game, the graphics are iffy, but certain things like explosives are super detailed. Maybe it's actually a setting. I don't know. I've seen online videos where it looks way more detailed than what I'm playing right now. There's got to be a setting that I don't know about. I just killed that guy. Die, you kraut bastard. Die, you freaking Jerry. Well, it don't matter. We got to move to the next point, which wherever the hell that is. 600 meters away. Fuck me. Welcome to European Walking Simulator. Fuck me.